What's going on YouTube? This is the Dark Lord Destro making a video. So let you know that this is the NFL roster update number 3 and let you know what's going on with the status of it. Now, what's happening is, as you see, I have the Redskins versus the Giants on here. I was able to figure out the alignment of the game, and I pretty much changed uniforms. I haven't gone into specific details yet. All I've done is change some city names, and I've changed the team names, and I've also changed the alignment, so to speak. And so what happens is that with the 24 teams, the computer teams are already in the game. Once you select the city, they have, depending on your city, they have you're in a certain division. Now I wrote everything down and I have it all set to where the teams that are in the right divisions, I have it matched as close to the NFL as possible. And so what I did with the 8 created teams was I created each team and I chose certain cities within that same region that would be in line with the computer division teams as well. For example, the Atlantic North Division, that's pretty much the NFC East, which is Dallas, Philly, Giants. I added Arizona into that mix, and then I left the Redskins as one of the created teams to where you're able to use the created teams to play against within that division. Now, when it came to computer teams, I was able to change the city, and it would not change the alignment at all. So I changed the Philadelphia Americans to the Dallas Cowboys. I changed the New Jersey Assassins to the Philadelphia Eagles. I changed the New York Knights to the New York Giants. I changed those, and then I was able to play using the Redskins in that same division. The problem is that I could not go with the created team. I could not change their city to Washington using the drop down box, because if I changed it to Washington, because I had it originally Providence, because Providence, Rhode Island is in the northeast part of America, so naturally they'll be in the Atlantic North division. And so what I did was I had to go in and manually change the text from Providence to Washington. You're going to see in this file that there's some teams in the created section. Unfortunately, I had to cut their names short because they're like Jacksonville. I had to change them to Jayville because the region to basically have them to play in the same division. I had to choose a city that was in that region of the United States, and I didn't have enough text for Jacksonville, so I had to abbreviate it. I had to do that with Buffalo. I had to spell Buffalo one F instead of two F's because of the alignment. You're trying to find a city with enough letters to where you be able to type in the whole thing, and it just didn't work out that way. And I just don't have the time, really, the patience to go through every single city and see what division it is. Because okay, like a team like Seattle, Seattle's in the northwest part of the United States, so it's going to be in Pacific North. Okay, but there's certain teams inside that middle part of the United States, like North Las Vegas or things of that matter. You just don't know what division they're in, and you want to keep the guys, you want to keep the teams within the same division, so it becomes a big old cluster F. So you'll see the created teams, there's some of them that are abbreviated, like Buffalo 1F, instead of Jacksonville, Jayville. Instead of Kansas City, they're just Kansas. So I do apologize for that, but so far so good. Besides all that, uniforms work. Now, I do have to do some tweaking because with the computer teams, although I use my computer code, it still left some of the stuff on their uniforms, like collar logos or a logo on their helmet. I didn't want them to have a logo on their helmet, and so I had to go in there and tweak that. But so far so good, and I've also have a brand new fresh file with all 6,000. What was it, 6,451 plays altogether in this playbook? 6,451. But regardless of all that, I have it all unlocked, and so each team will have every single play in the playbook available, and I did that. So let's say you want to get a hold of this roster, you're able to take out the plays that you don't want, keep the ones that you want. If you want to have replicate the NFL. If a team plays 3-4 and not the 4-3, just take the 4-3 out, and there you go. But I left it there so that you can have the luxury of just taking stuff out instead of having to add all those plays in. So this is the Dark Lord Destro. I'm out. On my spare time, I'm gonna go ahead and start with these rosters and see how long it takes me. I mean, it's already week 7, week 8. The season's halfway over, but I'm doing the best I can. I can't promise you anything. It might be done. It might be finished at the end of the season. Who knows? So talk to you later. Peace.